Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and pool fans across the world to a snowy, cold Louisville, Kentucky. Cold outside, but hot inside here at the Horseshoe, and it's the 10-ball BIGFOOT Challenge presented by Diamond on these beautiful 10-foot tables. We're in match number 2 and round number 1, 16 of the very best players in the entire world. It's a race to 11, and I want to introduce our players. First, ladies and gentlemen, 2015 Japan Open champion, also runner-up in the World 10-Ball from Carlo Biado from the Philippines, and sponsored by Predator. Let's hear it for Carlo Biado. Our challenger, World Pool Masters champion, also World Cup of Pool champion, and World 9-Ball champion. He is sponsored by Bugsby Promotion from Quezon City in the Philippines. Let's hear it for Dennis RoboCop Orcollo. Players, we're going to lag. Scott Smith is our officiate today, and let's send it on up to the boys in the booth.
Welcome, pool fans, to continuing coverage from the BIGFOOT Challenge here at the 18th Annual Derby City Classic. My name is Mark Wilson. Alongside me, Danny DiLiberto with all the color. Danny, we got two countrymen going up against each other. What do you see here?
Well, I think that besides what you said, I think a Filipino player will win this because we got about how many in there?
Well, we have 2 in this match, and we have 4 at least in the, no, 5, right off the top of my head when I'm thinking. You got Reyes, Bustamante, Orcollo, Biado, Corteza. That's a pretty good contingent there of the 16 players here in the BIGFOOT Challenge. Biado won the lag and will be breaking.
Which a race to 11 on playing 10-ball on a 10-foot table. A diamond 10-foot table with Simonis cloth. You know, the first break might not matter as much as 9-ball.
Winner breaks, no jump cues, all ball fouls. Biado made a ball. Doesn't look like he's blessed with much of a shot. Scott Smith removes the Accu-Rack template.
What do you do here? This is a tough push.
It is, yeah. It's awkward. It looks, I don't know. What is he thinking of kicking at it? Can he rub it?
I like the kicking at it. Try to kick it thin and come out. Well, no.
He's pushing out to do something. Okay.
I don't like this.
Well, give the other guy, if you're going to kick this shot anyway, give the other guy a chance to make a mistake. I don't really object because it is a gambling shot. You got to get some fortune to make it turn out where you don't leave a decent shot.
I think you kick at the outside of the 1, and you'll go 1 rail maybe behind the 6, the 10, the 3. Doesn't have to stop good. I like that shot.
Yeah, provided you can hit the edge.
You could. Kicking?
Yeah. Well, I know you could. I'm just
I
saying,
don't like it this
way.
way. I think this way you get the worst of it.
Warps in there with a little draw. Got it a little bit too full. Hit the pocket. So Dennis Orcollo will have a good chance to handle the 1 ball. I don't know that he can make it, but he can definitely handle it.
It looks like
safe.
he can make it. It'll go past the 9, but how do you get to the 2?
Still got to get a rail. He did.
Well, Mark, I know you do all the research. Could you mention these guys' sponsors?
Well, certainly I could mention a few of them. We got London Bridge Promotions sponsors Carlo Biado. That's Jeff Conway. And Bugsy Promotions has always been a great sponsor of Dennis Orcollo's. Biado kicks it, comes back down close to the cue ball. Dennis will have a good chance to handle the one ball nicely here. He doesn't have to bank. He could play a bank as a two-way shot. He could play straight safe.
I think Orcollo has his shooting shoes on. I think you could bank this and get position on the 2.
And I think you're talking about if he banks it in the side.
Yeah, but now it looks a little different.
Yeah, it's off angle, and that'd be pretty risky here for shot
now
of the
I'm
match.
dogging it. Yeah, you got to play safe.
Or he can bank it back underneath where he's standing and take a risk of not getting position. He's just going to go safety. Okay.
And it's a good one. You got him dead.
Yeah, he's
in jail.
Yeah, this is tough. Treacherous. Even if he hit the edge of the one, it's kind of like one of these. Just try to hit it and stave off giving up ball in hand.
Well, you're going to have to put a lot of juice to kick at it one rail. That's what he's going to try to do with a ton of right-hand English. Good shot, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to like it much. He left it.
Yep. Dennis has just come off a big 3-day match against Copenhagen, the world champion. Dennis emerged victorious after 3 solid days of tough playing. Then went and won a big challenge match against Justin Bergman, and Roberto Gomez.
Well, to me, I'm so impressed with the way they could keep the intensity week after week, day after day, tournament after tournament. You know, whenever I won a tournament, I stunk the next tournament. I couldn't get it together anymore. Tough to do. That is to their credit. And, of course, the American player that has all of that is Shane Bamboni.
That's right, yeah.
He'll be practicing 4 in the morning.
Yeah, he genuinely loves pool. I know he went to Des Moines at Big Dogs Billiards up there and played on their 10-footer all week in preparation for this very event that he's won the last 2 years running. But, yeah, he's very serious about his training. Tricky position play here. Got there. Good shot. Just a little brief rundown of what kind of rules we're playing. All ball fouls. No jump cues allowed. 10 ball does not win on the break. Winner breaks. Single elimination. Race to 11.
Oh, that's a rare miss, and he missed it badly.
Yeah, he missed it by a big measure.
Well, Carlo, take advantage of this.
Slow rolled that in to hold the angle.
And he kept a good angle to get to the 7.
Yep, 2 cushions just past the center of the table would be great, so he wouldn't have to bump into the 10 as he pockets the 7. Is he drawing back? 2 cushions? I thought he would be going forward. Going backwards to take that possibility out of play, so the 10 ball is not in the equation whatsoever coming this direction. So good decision and good execution.
Well, besides the diamond table and the Simonis cloth, the ball sponsor here is Cyclop. These are Cyclop balls. Well, he's got control of this game.
Just going to top spin out. Is he drawing up? Let's see. Top spin
Can
out,
he
I
go
think.
forward without hitting the 9?
Looks like it. And play the 9 in the same pocket as the 8.
Good shot.
Another interesting thing to me is that not only is it a 10-foot table, it's a 10-foot table with one-piece slate. So there's never any slate seams in there involved. I think it's fascinating to have that much weight.
Well, the whole reason for it is it takes no time to set up a whole room with tables, for a tournament. In the old days, 3-piece slates, you got to get there a week ahead of time to do it.
Yeah, that's right. And Biado takes advantage of Orcollo's rare miss. Score now 1-0, Biado. Yeah, really, it's hard to imagine. There must be 40 or 50 tables here, Danny.
Yeah.
And if they were 3-piece slate, like you said, each one of them, even if you're efficient at doing it, it still takes 4 or 5 hours.
You're right.
And then there's all kinds of problems when you have to hastily put them together. You have to really be an expert. And then to do 40 tables, there's a lot of man hours in that.
You got to get the joints of the tables flush, or you'll have a bump.
And God forbid if they settle a little bit when you're trying to do them in a hurry, and then the next day you come back on carpet. I mean, this is vastly superior.
Did you ever see him unload the tables and load them?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Amazing.
Yes, I did. We had our billiards arena, Danny. We have 4 tables, and I laid them all out with tape on the carpet. We rolled them in, they leveled them, and we were playing pool in 2 hours a day. They delivered their tables, all 4 tables.
Amazing.
It is. Okay, Biado set the break here, rack number 2.
Looks like he took something off the break.
It did, yeah. 4-ball. He tried to control the cue ball.
And it worked. He made a ball. Doesn't have much on the 1, but he made a ball.
Mm-hmm. No, he'd have to make a good shot. Take a special shot. Might even require just a hint of right English so that he can hold the cue ball for the 2-ball. He'd like the cue ball to go 2 cushions between the 7 and the 2.
Tough shot.
Very tough shot. Looks like he's queuing up with outside English now, so not sure what he's going here. Is he playing safe?
I think he's supposed to.
Oh, he cut it in. Oh, beautiful shot.
Look at the speed.
And got the cue ball work back
Speed's
close to the 2.
Look, you couldn't put it better with your fingers. Now he's got to draw it back, though.
With a bridge.
Yeah. You don't want to snooker yourself, but anything can happen here. But it didn't happen. It went good. Look at that. Perfect.
Okay, right up on the 6, just to make it a little hint awkward.
No problem. No problem because of where the 5-ball is. If you had to do something spectacular to play position, it would be tough. Bridge again. That's the 10-foot table.
There you go.
Oops.
Yeah, that was really treacherous there.
It was. He's got ball in hand and he's taking it. I don't think he needed ball in hand from there.
Kind of misfired and decelerated into the cue ball in an effort to preserve not bumping the ball he's bridging over the 6. And in so doing, he decelerated and didn't even have anywhere near the speed that he needed. Normally, you want to always be accelerating an impact.
Yeah, that was rare. We're seeing some unusual happenings here. Would you think that he wasn't going to reach the 3 with the cue ball?
No, I thought he was going to get there.
Nothing to do. Well, Dennis is going to make him pay for that. Depends how much. This game is gone.
Mm-hmm. Dennis' stroke looks really fluid, really confident. He's in real good rhythm. So this is going to be a formidable challenge for Carlo Biado to beat the very hot playing Dennis Orcollo. Dennis did miss a ball in the first rack, but we can't count on that. I don't think he's going to miss many more.
And he missed it badly.
1-1 is our score. Orcollo will be breaking. Tomorrow at noon, we got a heck of a match coming up. The Moscone Cup MVP Niels Fine versus star American player Shane Van Boening. This very event. We're playing half the field today. There'll be 4 rounds today and then 4 rounds tomorrow, and that will get us through the entire group of 16. And then on Sunday, we will play another 4 matches that will take us from the Elite 8 down to the top 4. And Monday, it'll all be played off. There'll be 3 rounds on Monday. This is a hand-selected invitational field. The top-tier players, you have to have some credentials and the $1,000 entry fee to even get an invite to get into this thing. World-class talent. Another interesting match. The last round of tomorrow is Justin Bergman drew his running mate, Skylar Woodward.
2 great young players.
Yeah, 22 and 27 years old. One's our score. Orcollo breaking. Yeah, he's taking a little bit more time settling into the break, kind of a la Kevin Cheng, the U.S. Open. Tremendous break. Ball went in the side pocket.
And he's got position.
Take that back. Nothing did go in the side pocket. It was the last ball. It was a 3 ball that went in, but something went in. He crushed him. Got a lot of ball action.
He's got an easy start this rack.
Such a big component. That's why he takes so much care aiming it. He knows that you don't want to have to gunfight with this other great player every rack and hope to come out of it. You want to win some games where they don't get much of an input into the rack, and it all is generated from the break.
And 5x10 will cause the bridge to be used more.
Yeah, for anyone reluctant to practice with the bridge, this will really expose that, won't it? We saw Biado really grossly mishit a ball with the bridge already, and in the last match we saw Corteza follow a ball straight in.
Right.
Danny and I have a great viewpoint here. I suppose we're 30 feet above the table. Wouldn't you imagine that to be the distance?
Yeah, we are.
So you really get a nice bird's eye view. Plus we got great camera angles.
Best seat in the house.
4-ball lays just a little funny here. I'm not sure if he has to play position for a combination. I guess so. This is a courageous position play because that ball
and he got good on it too.
Yeah, he's a good diamond apart, maybe a little better than that. And this is into a small pocket with that much clutter. This is certainly a missable shot. Oh, expert level play. The way he made that look. Right away, if you were gambling with this guy and he makes that and plays position like that, you know you're in for a tough match. You know?
And like Jose Perica, he ran around the country beating people before they knew who he was. Dennis could have done that too.
Well, you know, it's a little bit different era because, one, the expenses is greater, and then now with the cell phones and computers, you can't really escape your notoriety.
You get exposed pretty quick.
He's not going to like this result, though.
He went right behind the 10.
And
well, we bragged about how well he's playing, and he's let us down so far.
Twice, yes.
Yeah, you're right. Expenses are up. Travel is up. You can't freelance and go on the road anymore.
No, once you beat a good player, everybody on the computer is going to know who you are, where you're from, the whole story, how well you play.
Who won the match from 2 o'clock between Hunter Cole and Harry Plattis? Somebody knows who won that match?
Yeah, he doesn't like this.
Now, you can jump, but you cannot use a jump cue. You can use your break cue to jump with, and that's just what he looks like he's elected to do. Declared his extension. We're using a 40-second shot clock. And he ends up kicking with his break cue. That's funny.
40 seconds.
Went to the effort to get his cue to jump with.
Well, I don't think you can jump with your break cue. You got to jump with the cue you're using.
No, you can't use a jump cue. Yeah, they have a... I think you can use it. You just can't reconfigure it. It has to be just the way you broke.
Okay, I was wrong, folks. I've been...
1-1's our score. Biado shooting the 5 ball. Kind of raised
Missing
up.
it.
Yeah, he kind of raised up a little bit there. He did get back on that. Now he's left
he snookered him.
He certainly left it tough if he didn't.
Oh, I think the ball edges in the way. Oh, now it looks like maybe not.
No, he's kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
He got him.
Wow, this could be a tricky one to hit. He's looking at digging down with draw. And then running English, I don't know. He can get there. I think it's going to go long. No, he went short of the 9. Good hit.
He hit it. Anything is better than ball in hand. Well, we're going to see some good shot making here if Biado gets out.
Almost looks like you have to billiard into the 6 here and take his medicine after a heavy collision rather than try to go around the table with the cue ball. Trying to use low, extreme left English. That will introduce a lot of squirt. It will certainly kill the cue ball, though.
And it'll hurt the accuracy.
That's what I mean. Boy, what a shot. It was not low inside, though. It was low outside.
And he got pretty good.
Yeah, even though he didn't bump the 6, that was still a great shot. This will be 2 cushions of travel with the cue ball if he's successful. The thin hit helps. Keep the cue ball on the speed.
Oh, he missed it.
He hit it heavy. Well, Dennis going to come out on this. Looks like he's going to land on it pretty nice.
Yeah, you got a perfect angle.
Super close. You got the exact right angle to slide across the table for the 9. You know, it's kind of funny. Dennis plays so much pool that sometimes he might get just a hair careless, and you'll see him one-stroke some balls just out of like boredom or something. And he's also fairly emotional if he gets frustrated.
Oh, that's another bad miss for him.
Yeah, that's a dramatically bad miss for him. Close range.
He's laughing, but I'm sure he doesn't mean it.
No, that's to indicate that he recognizes a catastrophic error there. Good shot there by Biado.
Very good. Got a pretty thin hit on this ball.
Yeah, this is not a hanger. You'll cut at it. Back into the side.
Yeah, where's the cue ball going?
Good shot. Real good
Very
shot.
good.
Yep. Biado 2, Orcollo 1.
When a guy like Orcollo misses, you better take advantage, or you're not in the match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just a little bit of a casual, carefree. I'm so much in stroke, I'll just take it easy on this ball, and it's
That could
cost
be.
him. Yeah, you cannot be sloppy at this level of play. He figures to be the favorite in this match, but if you give away a couple games like that and get your opponent's momentum up and their confidence with it, it's really tough to overcome that. Biado lining up on the break here, leading the match 2-1.
Yeah, he took something off.
8 ball found the side. 1 ball and the cue ball are close
Oh,
together.
look at that. He's all right. If the 2 stops ever. Well, position is going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, I think he's going to top spin ahead and just kind of take his whatever he gets on there, as long as he gets up there towards the middle of the table.
Don't miss.
Easier said
Not
than done.
listening.
Well, he tried to go a long distance with the cue ball, which contributed to the inaccuracy of the shot. I'm not saying it was the wrong decision. I'm just saying that's what caused the miss or contributed was the power and the length of the swing offered a lot more opportunity for inaccuracy.
Well, it looks like he could bank this, but can he get position? Cue ball's going in the right direction for it.
Nice shot. Handled the cue ball great. That was very well done.
Oh, look at that speed. You can only do that on Simona's cloth.
And if you're really in stroke, to be that confident that you're going to strike it with enough speed that it trickles in there and gets the position. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of so much accuracy as it is if complacency. If Dennis gets a little sloppy or general here and offers up a miss on more routine type shots, that's really the recipe for losing this match. All that good. Just a little bit of draw here now. Yep, 2 stop shots away from tying the score. Now only one. Orcollo 2, Biado 2.
First match, he'll get another really good one here. After rack 4, it's all tied up at 2.
That's the Accu-rack we're using to rack the balls.
Good product. I use it at my billiards arena for the University of, or Lindenwood University billiards program.
Well, he didn't like it. He's starting over.
Sometimes there's a, how would you put it? Many of the Filipino players are fairly superstitious. And sometimes if they feel like this isn't going right or something, they will rearrange things just for no apparent reason, but rather to try to stimulate the good fortunes or some kind of positivity out of nothing. Two games apiece is our score. Orcollo set the break. Rack number 5. Squared him up pretty nice. I don't think he's going to make anything. But
No, he made noise. That's all he made.
a lot of ball action, though. He moved the big part of the rack to the opposite end of the table.
Well, he's got an easy shot on the 1, but look where the 2 fell.
Yeah, and it's just flat enough, just straight enough in. That's going to be hard to move the cue ball over there. You're going to have to use some pretty good power, which means accuracy with the position play is treacherous.
That's going to be a little short. Yeah, he would have liked to got fuller on the hit. It would have been easier to control getting to the 3.
Well, that's a nice shot there. He
Beautiful
cleaned
shot.
and so clean. Ball speed was good just because of that accurate hit.
And on the diamond table, that rolled pretty true.
As diamond tables are known to do. That speed there, so you had to kill that ball a little bit. Ten-foot table, you really have to be mindful of positions and angles. And every shot, just that little 25% harder.
And sometimes you got to take a longer shot so you could reach the cue ball.
Were you playing pool in 1950, Danny?
Not really.
Not really, yeah. You'd have been pretty young at that age.
I was 15.
Ralph Greenleaf died in 1950. He was kind of one of the masters of the 5x10 table.
I never saw him, but Marcel Camp raved about him. He said he was the better straight pool player in the world. He was better than Mosconi because he didn't give you as many chances as Mosconi gave. That was Marcel Camp's opinion.
Yeah, we
And
have
he
to respect
played them
that.
all.
Yeah. He came from right around my area of the country, Monmouth, Illinois. But he died 5 years before I was born, and he would have been pretty haggard when he died. It's alcoholism, so I wouldn't have got to see him in his prime. I would have enjoyed it, though.
Yeah, so would I. He was a tall, handsome man.
Good shot there, two-cushion position. Biado takes advantage of the opportunity of a dry break from Orcollo. Runs out all 10 balls. Nice, comfortable run out there. Now takes the lead 3-2. Yeah, I read this book on Ralph Greenleaf one time, and I think it said that he was making $2,000 a week on Broadway back like just after the Depression or something, or in that era, you know. Could you imagine what $2,000 a week would be then?
Oh, it was big.
Oh, my goodness. In today's money, it'd probably be like a few $100,000 a week.
And when he died, Ponzi, Crane, and I think it was Karras went to the wake, and Greenleaf was buried with his Rambo along his side, and he had a cue ball in his hand. And Ponzi said, "Where's the chalk?"
Okay, Biado breaking, leading 3-2. Just won the last game from a dry break by Orcollo. Just going for the square hit. 5 ball found the pocket. The 1 ball kind of goes over by the corner pocket. 2 ball, it lands a little bit tricky here.
Well, it has room to get past the 8, but to gamble on getting good on the 2, you might go behind the 10. It's tricky anyway.
It is, yeah. Just from this, you're jacked up, and you got to try to eye left. And
I think you got to aim at the 10 here. You want to hit the 10.
Mm-hmm. He hit it too thin.
Way too thin. Now I think you just play safe. Roll forward and put him on the 10. Well, he tried to do that. I think he needed a little right-hand English. He would have got closer to the 10.
I almost thought he could have gone with topspin and maybe lodged the cue ball closer to the 10, if not on it, but hard
a
to
little
tell.
right-hand English would have done that, Mark.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The right-hand English to maneuver the cue ball when it hit the rail. Okay, I see what
It
you're
would have
saying.
went longer. Well, he definitely could hit the 2. I don't know if he can make it anywhere, but he can hit it.
He's locking in there pretty good. I guess he is shooting at it. He's pocketing it.
Yep. So far in this match, he missed easier shots than that.
Way easier, yeah.
Look, he's over the top. He's got a little obstruction.
I think he got out just enough where he can make this. Another big tester here, though.
Well, if he makes it, he will have position.
And he will have confidence.
Not an easy shot.
No, and he overcut it by a good measure. But that one, we can't really fault him on that miss. The other misses, yes, we could. Because he was expected to get the other ones. That was, we know, challenging. Doesn't look like a direct sellout, though. I think Biado may have to be thinking about playing safe. Or can he see it? Maybe.
Definitely.
Maybe he can see it. Look at the way he's
Think he could see enough of it?
No,
I don't think
guess
so.
not.
But anyway, Orcollo, now what would you do here, Mark?
This is right in that zone where if he feels, I mean, he's probably going to bank at it just because it kind of leads to position. You don't have to sell out if you miss it either because it's, where the 7 and the 8 are, if you use a good speed, they can come into play.
And the 4 figures in the getting away if you miss it. Well, he missed it. Well, Carlo can hit it. I don't know what he could do with it.
Yeah, Dennis was making a two-way shot there. He's trying to make the soft bank, but he's also trying to use the 4 should he miss and not just absolutely give a gimme out. This well-designed shot.
Can you go 4 rails with the 3 safe? No, he went 1 rail. I like hitting straight on. I think he had a 4 railer.
Nah, that's doom there. He did what Danny always says don't do, lose on a phony safety.
Yep. I think he could have hit it straight on and
He could have hit a little
4
fuller,
railer.
yeah. Wasn't easy. Dennis had him in a little bit of a predicament. A shot that we figured that Carlo will normally handle, but he didn't on that occasion. Transfer from the 8, 9, and 10. That will be interesting.
yep, that's going to be tricky. He's going to get a pretty good shot on the 9 to hold it. Yeah, he can hit this fairly full to hold it.
Good call there, Danny. I wasn't sure he could hold it at all, but he made it look really
Did
easy.
pretty well with it.
Yeah. This 10 ball to tie up the match, and Dennis locks down on that one, doesn't let it slide away. Finds the bottom of the pocket. Orcollo 3, Biado 3.
They're playing hard.
Yeah, not quite the tempo that we had in the first match where there was a lot of one-inning games. These have been a lot of multiple-inning games, which slows the match down some.
Yeah, playing hard. It's the first day. It'd be nice to make 16,000. Like I said earlier, you'll eat the rest of the week.
Yeah, you can't win the 16,000 a day, but you
No.
can sure lose it today,
You could.
So
Yeah.
I guess it's also nice to get a win under your belt too, going into 10 days of pool. You start off with a nice win over a great quality player that just bolsters your confidence for the rest of the week.
And it isn't that you could look at the board and say, if I win this match, I get a soft match.
No.
No such thing.
Right. I wouldn't even look who I might get because it doesn't matter. It's incumbent upon you to play great. Okay, Orcollo breaking, changed his break position on the table here, try to get something going. Broke dry last time, cost him a game.
Oh, he pounded those.
Yeah, he did. He hit him square.
But I don't know if he made a ball.
No, the hop on the cue ball took away some of the ball action. So it sounded better than it actually was in terms of being productive.
Well, Biado has a shot here that could be the game winner if he could pocket it. But it's not easy.
And get position, yeah.
10-foot table.
I'm rooting for him to go for it just because it's so pretty to watch.
Yeah. I'm rooting for him too, and he's going to go for it. I don't think I'd roll the ball. I mean, I wouldn't shoot it hard. I'd roll it in.
Mm-hmm.
shooting it hard to try to draw it. No, see, I didn't like that. He could have rolled it in and had a better chance to make it.
And didn't even come close, Danny. I mean,
Not at all.
It was not even in the zip code.
When I say roll it in, folks, I mean softly. Because he had an angle go from the 2 to the 3, but he had to pocket the ball. I thought it was the game winner. Now it could be the game loser.
Dennis is a pretty fast player. Gets around the table in pretty good clip.
See, that's very intelligent. He didn't want to gamble on getting behind the 8. There was no snooker going that way, especially where the 4 is. It's pretty smart.
Yeah, he's making good decisions here. There was just a couple lapses in his execution that's really cost him the game, and he's been capable of winning nearly every rack so far. He's been in there and had a good chance. Six ball right below the 9. He's in good position for that. The 8's hanging over the pocket. The 7 shouldn't be much of a problem. So the rest of this rack is laying out pretty nice for Orcollo.
Ooh, never a doubt. That's what he's supposed to say. Never a doubt. Trickle it in. Later on in the week, that hit might not make the ball. The table will get tougher.
There'll only be a total of 15 matches played on this table, this event. Single elimination with 16 players. I don't know. He got a little funny on this, didn't he? He got a little straight. Is he going to roll it in? Or
Roll it in. Roll it in, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but he's the see.
But he doesn't think it's
He
fine.
should have worked harder on the previous shot. Now he got himself in a predicament here where it is missable, and you try to manipulate the pocket with this shot to get proper position. You
But he rolled
in.
it in. I think he got pretty good, too. I think
He
he's
did.
going to make this.
Yeah. My point was that he shouldn't have had to work that hard. It was just carelessness that led to that. And that's really, while it didn't translate to a mistake, it did absorb energy that might have been better used later in the match. The other part of it is it does provide some rhythm. Okay, 4-3 is now our score. Colo in the lead.
There's Bustamante.
Watching his two countrymen, Bustamante. We will see him tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
10-foot table. He is still a beast.
When Mark calls him a beast, that means he's a tough player.
In the kindest of ways, yes. Yeah, I did kind of lay that out there like I was being non-complimentary, and I didn't mean it that way at all.
That's why I corrected it.
Yeah.
Big deal.
1 year on this table, Bustamante broke and ran 7 consecutive racks on 10-foot table, 10 ball. And Bustamante rarely suffers from having troubles making balls on the break. When other people are fighting to make 1, he can oftentimes make 3.
And he's been a great player for a long time.
Boy, he sure has since the 80s that I knew him, and he was a great player before I knew him.
Oops,
Well,
a mistake, but that's because the cue ball is hopping.
and breaking from, he broke dead center on. That's why a lot of the pros refrain from breaking dead center on, is that both side pockets, as far as a scratch, are in play at that point. All you got to do is be just a millimeter off left or right, and the side pocket looms very large. And that's how small the margins of error are with this, and that's why people don't appreciate how difficult pool is. Talking about just a couple fragments of millimeters sometimes.
Oh, you got straight in here.
Yeah, I get just a hint of an angle. It could have been worse. And the two ball's not frozen, so a couple options. I'm not saying it's easy.
Tricky position. If you draw it, it'll glance more and you'll hit more rail and come backward. He went forward, and he did it very nicely.
He'll need the bridge, it looks like. Unless, no, maybe he can reach out and get it.
I don't know.
Yeah, he can reach out.
Oh, knee on the table. Yeah, you could put your knee on the table as long as you got a foot on the floor.
I have a friend of mine that has no use of his legs whatsoever since early in his childhood. His name's Greg Newman, but he's a remarkably good pool player. And he was at a tournament, and they had house rules, and the house rules were, BCA general rules. And he was playing this guy, and he was beating him. And one of the rules specifically said you have to have 1 foot on the floor.
He didn't have any.
At the conclusion of the match, the guy says, "Listen, I hate to call you on this," because Greg had won. And Greg thought he was joking, of course, He went to the tournament director and insisted that match be declared a forfeit because the guy that beat him never has. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Of course, he didn't win that one.
Well, the tournament director was not really, he was kind of a nincompoop that let him play and then did. So Greg said he never went back to that tournament again. But at first when the guy started, he thought he was for sure joking, but as it turned out, he was going to try to adhere to the letter of the rule rather than the reason for it.
Tim White lead you on table 36 for your match. Tim White.
The spirit of the rule. Yeah. We laughed about it now, and it wasn't funny to Greg at the time. Biado quickly collects that game, ties the match up. And really, there's 3 games Biado's won that are really from, what I consider to be unforced errors.
They were.
Scratched directly into the side, and then a couple of very routine misses.
Well, that's our fault because we were talking about how good Orcollo's playing, and now he's not.
It's
You
tough.
got him, Mark.
No, it is tough. Put me on your back and try to play good. It's rough. Orcollo's still playing 850 though. He
That's
plays
respectable.
846. Yeah. So that means he's pocketed a lot of balls.
44 to 35.
But the score is tied, and you have to hate it when you've did that much playing and gave away. I always look at it like this: I've won 4 of my games and 3 of my opponent's games. It could easily be 7-1.
And Biado made more errors, too.
But that doesn't matter now. It's what Biado does from here on in. He's breaking. He's moved it just a little bit to the side. Neither player has been wildly effective from the break here so far. Good break.
The one's going to hang.
And another ball fell in. He's going to have a pretty good shot here. Yeah, Biado actually has been productive from the break, even though I just said that nobody's really did much with it. But here's a good scoring chance right here.
Well, the 3 is a little funny, but if he falls on the 2 straight in, it won't be. But that's going to be tricky. You're going to have to pound this. You can't finesse this to the 2.
Good
He
shot.
got there. He
Yeah,
got
good
there.
shot.
That was the whole game right there.
Yeah, that was a good conservative route that was very controlled, despite the fact that it was close quarters.
Well, he got good. He got the right angle now to go to the pipe. 2 rails. But could he reach it?
Mm-hmm. Super long bridge. Like to have a nice 2 cushions. Did he overhit it,
Perfect.
Danny?
No, he's good.
He's good.
No, he's good.
And once again, he's got that reach thing going on.
You're right.
And they're playing all ball fouls.
And because of the reach thing, he's going to have trouble with the bridge because the 10 is in the way.
And he grotesquely hit a bridge shot earlier in the match where it didn't even get to the rail from a foot away.
Well, I think this one will. He's going to draw at 1 rail. If he could. He did.
Yeah, smoothly. Well executed there. That's got to be a big relief. That was a big shot.
He's glad it's over, you mean?
Yes, I do.
He got perfect. 8, 9, 10 are a road map. Very good. You want to get straight in on the 9 now.
He got in between a little bit. Now he's okay.
Yeah, a little hard. He's going to have to go 1 rail now to the 10, I think.
Yeah, no, I think he's completely okay, though. Another few inches would have been tricky. Instead, it's going to be perfect. Great time there for a break and run out. Biado 5, Orcollo 1.
Carlo Biado has got the lead 5 games to 4.
Have you missed any of the 18 derbies, Danny?
Oh, let me think about that one. I don't think I did, no.
I came to about the first 5 or 6, missed about 4, and then I've been ever since. Remember, it used to be at the Executive West Hotel over in Louisville. We still say we're in Louisville, but we're actually in Elizabeth, Indiana, just across the river.
And they still call it after the Derby.
Mm-hmm.
Derby City, that's where they run the Kentucky Derby.
Biado breaking. Same place he just had great success. Parked the cue ball, was going to scratch, got kissed out of it. Ball went in the side. Not a great shot on the 1, however.
No. I don't think you could shoot the 1 here. I think you play safe here.
He will wait up to see if he thinks he's got a better chance to get safe than make the 1. He feels like it's relatively equal. He'll probably shoot.
I don't think so. Position is tough.
Looks like he's going to bank the 1 across this table in this fashion.
Safe.
Yeah, smart. Oh, yeah.
Good shot.
Protect your lead, Danny.
Yep. Plus, I've been saying it now for 40 years. When position and the shot are tough, play safe. You'll win many more games playing safe from there. Now he'll kick this in and make me a liar.
It'll take a great shot to kick it in.
Well, we'll see. Well, he got the kiss.
How did it work out here?
It's not going to save him.
No, it got funny down there, didn't it?
I think it goes.
Yeah, maybe he can
I
rub
think
that
the
billiard
combination
in.
goes. Not the billiard. I think he can cut the 1.
Oh, I don't know about that now. That's... Well, maybe he
I
can.
think he
Super
could.
soft, yeah.
Well, let's see.
They're not frozen, so they're not likely to be throw effect or much of it.
Yeah, I think he plays the combination.
Rail first, so inside spin.
He didn't hit it at all.
Last cue ball in hand.
Boy, oh boy. That's really an error.
Yeah, there was no reason to not hit it. I mean, it may or may not go because Dennis is down looking at it as if maybe it's tricky to go. I wonder if Carlo was playing safe. I wonder if he's trying to go rail first safe, super thin. Because if Dennis is not going to play the 7 ball or the 6 ball now with ball in hand, that's the 7 ball.
Well, Mark, with the technology of today, they can put something on the player's head and tell if he was playing safe or not.
Yeah. Well, we know it doesn't go because Orcollo would try to make it.
That's the end of it. Oh, he left it. Is it pros?
I don't know what he's done.
If it's froze to the cushion, you got to hit a cushion with the cue ball after hitting the one, or hit the one to another cushion. It's not froze. There's a camera. It's got like, what would you say, 1/8 of an inch?
And looks like Carlo's trying to thread the cue ball over behind the 4. It looks tricky as could be. No, he's going all the way down table. That's a much better decision. Get distance on your side.
Yeah, distance, if you don't snooker them, will save you. Maybe.
A much better chance than leaving them close range. These guys are way too accurate close range.
I put him behind the 7 ball.
I think he might be shooting. Yeah, he is.
He is shooting.
And connecting.
Boy, what a shooter.
Yeah, but it was
Too hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, not too hard. It was just that hard of a shot. I don't know how you could.
Oh, he couldn't hit it much softer, but.
But he can defend himself from here. This is a much easier ball to play safe from. If he likes to go that way. He could cut it all the way down the corner. Probably not the right idea.
I go right behind the 9.
These guys at close range are pretty handy with handling the cue ball.
I think he left the hit.
Well, kick, yeah, he can kick at it. He can't shoot the
You
2
don't think
straight
he
on.
can cut the 2?
I don't think so.
We'll see. Oh, he's kicking. You're right. Well, he's not going to like this. Well, he might like it, but he won't love it.
Yeah, it didn't turn out as routine as it could have been for Dennis.
But how do you get to the 3?
Oh yeah, I mean, he may have to end up playing safe rather than risk tough shot to a tough position.
Or a billiard on the 10. The shot clock is running down.
Yeah, I think he still has an extension though.
He does.
He's jacking up like he's going to really do something here with the cue ball.
I think he's playing the 10.
Well, he has to call it if he is. Uses extension. Missed the shot. And
bad idea.
Well, even if he'd made it, it was not a. I mean, that was a tough shot to a tough shot. I don't know. It's not like what I stated in the pregame about. I think Carlo's really going to have his hands full because I don't think Dennis is going to miss many balls or make many unforced errors, and it's really kind of proven the other way.
I think this is a free bank because wherever the 2 stops, if he misses, it's not going to be easy to get to the 3 from it. I think he's got to bank this. And so does he.
Yeah, you were right.
It was a good idea.
It was, yeah. Could win with that shot. As long as it just doesn't lay in front of the side pocket, you're probably going to be at least okay.
That's a tough bank, too, because it's wide. Well, he's got a wall of balls to put him behind. He didn't do it. Yes, he did. Don't argue with yourself, DiLiberto. I thought he sold out to start with, but
that turned out pretty good, yeah. That's a long way from the end rail. If Carlo has to kick, it's easy to make a mistake on this as far as holding the cue ball.
He's got to put extreme English on it even to hit the 2. And you can't shoot hard or the rail will push it.
If he could, yeah. I was going to say, if he could hit and stick, that would be a tremendous shot from where he's at.
He didn't do bad with it.
Not at all.
I don't think Dennis is going to be shooting the 4.
No, I wouldn't think so either. And it's not, it's not an easy place to even play defense from. Cue ball's pinned to the cushion. If you try to bank the 2-ball cross corner, you're not going to get position. If you try to bank for safety, it's easy to mess that up. Double kiss it.
There's nothing good to happen.
It's easy to get a double kiss.
You got it.
Yeah, that was...
Well, could he spin into the...
well, I don't know.
Into the 7?
You'll have to do it with a bridge, it looks like.
Yeah. Here comes the bridge.
Wonder if... Boy, I don't know. It looks like he's thinking about banking it short of the side pocket and having the 2-ball go 2 cushions down below the 10, and then maybe just try to control the cue ball over there between the 3 and the 4. Now it looks like he's cutting the 2-ball at the corner. He is.
Overcut it.
If his speed's good here, this could turn out
he's going to snooker him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to snooker him.
Yeah, that got tough.
What do you do now? You're in a bad spot
You
now.
are, yeah.
I would be looking to tie something up. Because you're not going to get the best of it trying to hit the 2. You got to tie something up here. Your only chance to win this game is to tie something up.
He thinks he can masse. So I don't know.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
We'll see.
No, I thought he was lining up for it. Now he's going to try to warp it back with low and left. Power up. Can't roll this one. Look at that hit, Danny. Look at that shot.
He made it, too. Wow.
Tremendous shot.
It was.
He had to manufacture an angle from nowhere.
Unbelievable.
There.
I didn't think he could kick that in going 2 rails.
Well, he had to use draw, and that's why he had to dig down. I thought he was going to even have to use more pace than that to hold enough draw. But
that was a great shot.
Great stroke to get that much spin to hold 10 feet. Super thin cut now. Oh, never even hit the rail. It's so pure. Oh, boy. That's kind of a brutal roll there after 2 great shots. Grabs his breaking cue. But he has to jump quite a bit of this ball now, and he's going to have to really reach out there. This will be a tremendous shot to get with your break cue. Stayed on the table, barely.
If that went off the table, folks, it's a foul, even though you hit it.
Yeah.
But it didn't go off the table.
He has to be delighted with that result. Despite the fact that Carlo has a shot, it's a tough shot. But this is so much better than giving a ball in hand.
Didn't cut it enough. And he left the cut.
Well, somebody has a camera or something in the way, Dennis points out, that was bugging him. Maybe a flash or some kind of a light came on. Thin cut here.
Yeah, we'd like to see that kick shot again. That was an excellent shot.
It was.
Here it comes. Beautiful shot.
No, he hits that good every time. This would be interesting because he's real close range and he's kind of looking like he wants to travel the cue ball 3 cushions.
Well, if he can make the ball, I think he's going to go 3 cushion.
It's easy to double hit it, though. Didn't introduce that much power. Did he get there? Yes, he did. He's going to have a cut shot.
But where the 7 is,
Perfect.
you don't have to worry about getting position.
No, just make the ball. Switch the position there for the bridge.
Yeah, like we said, no problem with position. Make the ball.
Drain the thin cut. Now he's in a good spot here to get these last 3 balls. Stun around 2 cushions here. With the 10 in the same pocket that the 9's going in. No, checked it up with inside spin. Oh, perfect position. This will be a tie match here at 5 games apiece. Orcollo calling player timeout now. Gets a 5-minute break. Be a race to 6 when we return. Okay, everybody, we're back. In the break, Danny and I were talking about Harold Worst. Pretty interesting guy, regarded as one of the all-time great all-around players. Danny had the privilege of actually seeing him. I've only heard stories of him.
I had the privilege of playing him.
Score is now 5 games apiece. Orcollo breaking. What was the result of that match when you got to play him?
Oh, he beat me. It was straight pool. And we'll talk about it later, but he had break shots you wouldn't even play.
Orcollo breaking from dead center of the table. He scratched in the right-hand side pocket from here last time.
The cue ball hops up in the air again and into a pocket. We ought to arrest him.
Eight ball found in the pocket. Looks like the 3 ball. No. Did he get a shot on the 1? If he did, it'd be a long thin.
I don't think he can make it. But I know he can hit it. Well, if he could hit it head on, just shoot it straight on and stick the cue ball. The 1 might go behind balls.
Well, he's considering pushing out, so I think that 6 ball must be in the way, at least some.
It could be. Could be.
Well, now he's
But
back
where
to
do you
looking at
push
the 1.
to get the best of it?
Yeah, that's tough too. Made 3 balls on the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he made 3 balls on the break.
Mr. Biado has the option.
Yeah, I got to give it back. I don't see any sure safe here. You got to give this back.
I think Carl is going to roll the 1 down by the 2 and just let the cue ball kind of come to the right and just try to clear the side pocket with the 1. Just get it past there.
That's a little bit of a cut, and the cue ball could be lost. That he should have gave it back. This is going to be disaster.
Double kiss.
He's got a bank.
Well, even if he doesn't play the
Position.
bank, he's got control of the table now. He can play a safety back if he doesn't like it. Like you said, he can play the bank.
Bank position is automatic. I think you got to shoot the bank. If I were Biado, I'd be hoping he doesn't shoot the bank. I would rather see a safe if I were Biado. But he's going to shoot this.
Drilled the bank. Good call, Danny. Played position. Really no reason to play the bank if you weren't going to play position.
Well, you couldn't miss position banking the ball. Although he's a little long, I think you roll forward, shoot the 3 in the side. A little hard. Little hard. The reason he shot hard is to make sure of the accuracy, but I would have no good shooting it if you're not going to get position.
Boy, jump with the full cue, and he's just 6 inches away from the 6 ball. This would be a pretty shot to watch. He's confident like he's going to make it. Got right over it. Almost made it.
Almost doesn't pay the rent, Mark.
By getting over the 6, it was still hopping when it hit the 3, so the accuracy was probably good if he was full when he hit the 3, but he was hopping and hit the upper hemisphere of the ball, caused it to cut it just a little bit more.
I have to tell you this. Anytime I was playing a match and a guy had to jump the ball, I won that game.
We had Terry Highland, Casey Orm to Terminus.
So I don't think much of the jump.
Casey Orm to Terminus, please.
6 balls near the 5. 7 ball right underneath his grip hand right now. Like a 3 cushion position here.
No, he might be able to go. Well, yeah, it looks like now it's too much of an angle, but 2 cushions is automatic. Well, he didn't. Why don't I shut up? I wasn't going to call one rail.
You were right.
Yeah. I think now he has to go 3 cushion.
Looks like he's drawing.
Oh, I don't like this.
Boy, he hit it pretty good.
He did.
I agree. That was a super tough shot, and then he got
I
funny.
would've-
Look at that.
Yeah, I would
He
have gone
overhit
3
it.
rails, but he's got a pretty easy shot. Just control Whitey.
I don't know.
He's got an easy shot, Mark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Looks like it's pretty well south, but yeah, he's taking it on confidently, so I guess you're right.
He's close enough to hit it good. He'll make this.
Look out, 2 cushions in the side then.
Well, that's all you got to worry about. The cue ball scratching somewhere. Well, not even close.
He escaped that. Yeah, nice shot. 6-5 Biado over Orcollo.
Oh, look at the rack track, folks. Seattle won 2 in a row. The 8th and 9th game. Orcollo won 2 in a row. The 6th and the 7th game. Otherwise, they won 1 at a time. For a while there, I thought they were just trading punches. There's Warren Kiamco, another great Filipino player.
Biado breaking just to the left of center of the table by about a half a diamond. He's been by far the most productive from the break in this match so far. Ooh,
Made
bit
the
of top
7.
spin. Yeah.
Made the 7 in the side. I think he's got a cut at the 1. And if he can control the cue ball, the 2 is not far away. Don't want to run into balls, though.
Winding up like he's not going to slow roll it.
Oh, you can't slow roll it. You're going to bounce and not hit a ball, I hope. Yeah, he doesn't have to shoot it hard, but he's not going to roll it.
Missed the 1.
Missed the 1, left the cut on the 1. Orcollo's going to go up and down now. The 2 in the side. Make the ball with no English, and you're just going to go perpendicular, maybe over the spot here and back.
Cue ball going to just escape the side cushion. See a little bit of leverage on the bottom of the cue ball, not much. Looks like he's going to run into the 8 here. Overcut it.
Snookered himself.
Overcut it and avoided the 8, but then the problem was it avoided the pocket as well.
Well, he can hit the 3 with a kick, but I don't think he could do much unless he wants. Oh, the 2. He's got the 2 yet. I'm sorry. He's got no shot on the 2.
But I think he's going to 2 cushion at it and go soft speed and try to use the 5 and 8 as blockers. That's super tough from this distance. Well, maybe he can shoot right straight at it. I guess he can. Won't go anywhere. I don't think he can thin cut it in, can he? Oh, very smart play. Very smart. Orcollo can grab his break cue, which he does. Pretty effective at hopping this.
I don't know if he has to hop.
That's why he grabbed his break cue, was to hop.
Well, he's looking at now, just shooting at it. Well, now he's hopping.
Pretty shot.
Real
Drains
good
it
shot.
straight in, yeah.
He's going to shoot the 3 down the corner. That'll get him to the 4. But it's not an easy shot.
Not at all, no. Good with his cueing action
He
there.
overcut it.
That's just a
And he
testimonial.
jumped up, too.
I thought he stayed down pretty good. I was
No,
kind
he
of watching
jumped
for
up.
that.
He jumped up.
All right, he jumped up. But anyway, it worked out because he got right up on top of the 4 where Biado's going to have to kick, and it won't be an easy kick.
Well, that's what I mean. It didn't work out yet, Billy. Because he's still got the dice. Tough hit. He's putting a little reverse on it.
Well, you're not kidding. This is a super tough hit. Yeah.
The pocket was in the way.
You spend much time playing billiards, Danny?
I played a bit.
Did you play any buck line ever?
I did that too. France, it's a big game.
That would assist your one pocket skills. So yeah.
Oh, it does help.
Safety play is good from your billiard savvy.
I got a run of 13.
No, real good.
It's not real bad.
3 cushion you're talking, of
Yeah.
course.
He's jumping up. He jumped up there a little. Stay down real well there.
Yeah, it kind of manifests itself on shots that you're a little nervous about.
Yeah. But I always tell people, don't move until that cue ball hits the object ball. And when you feel the jitters, you know, your body warns you this is where you might go astray with your form. Make sure. Body will tell you you're nervous, you might jump up, and don't jump up. You'll be a better player.
Yep, 10 balls in. That ties the match at 6 games apiece. One time I was listening to Jim Rimpey do a commentary, and he told him that Irving Crane told him to jump down. And you feel it as an effort. I'll never forget that was his advice. Jump
down?
Well, like, don't raise up out of it, but he was trying to be emphatic.
Well, Larry Lascotti told me to learn how to play the skid.
Yeah. Hey, there's
Play
our
the
stats.
skid.
Our break performance. So, yeah, true to form, Biado batting 1,000 there. 7 breaks. 7 balls made. 7 successful breaks, I should say. Orcollo, just 2 out of 5.
But it's still a tie ball game and a race to 5.
Yeah. And kind of like what we were saying earlier, it doesn't matter how we got here, it's what goes on from here on in. Great week of tournaments. We got the straight pool. We've got 1 pocket 9-ball banks. 500 people almost in the bank pool.
Yeah, we got every game, folks. So whatever you like, stay near your set. You're going to see it. Best players in the world. I should say the greatest players in the world.
Oh, cool. Squared him up that time.
You know, he made the ball.
Made a couple, didn't he? Let's see. 5, no 1. Made the 2. 3's near the cue ball, the red ball, then the purple 4. 5, 6, and 7. The 7 on the rail near the side pocket. That might be the stumbling block if there is one.
He got good on the first shot here. He's going to get a good angle on the 4 to get to the 5, I believe. He got straight in, but that's good because you need an angle on the 3 or on the what is it?
5 ball.
The 5 ball. You need that angle to get on the 6 ball. He's fine. Just don't miss.
Yeah, he recognizes that 6-7. That can be funny. You get odd on the 6, that can be tough to get on that 7 good. You'd like to be on the 7 good because it's still down the rail and near the side pocket. How'd he do? He hit a little heavy.
Well, he's going to have a little bit of a cut on the 7, but it'll be good enough because you need that to go to the 8. Then hit. Ball is frozen. It's supposed to be easier when it's frozen, but he didn't cut it at all. He hit it almost on the nose. Yeah. Maybe Orcollo is getting tired of all his big matches and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's 4 balls that we're used to seeing him, make most of the time.
Yeah.
It's certainly missable, but he's been missing them with regularity as opposed to being the odd circumstance once in a while. Biado's gifted yet another great opportunity here.
Yeah.
This is that dangerous part of the match, too, because now you got to fear what if Biado, who's been completely successful on the break, breaks and runs out again now. That little mistake can cost you quite quickly and compile into 3 or 4 games. Not necessarily strictly from the break and run out, but that's just a break, successful break, and killer safety.
I don't remember real well, but I don't think anybody's been more than one game ahead.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because we looked at the rack track. Oh, Biado takes advantage. Leads the match 7-6 in breaking.
It's 7 games to 6. Carlo Biado is in the lead.
The Accu-Stats currently, he revealed that Orcollo's played the better pool, 802, which means he's made a lot more balls because he's certainly made a pretty big number of missed shots, bigger than we're used to. Biado's hanging in there, playing a 757, but leading the match, 7 games to 6. Nope, Biado breaking perfect in this set, successfully every time. 8 ball went in the side. Another ball went in. He's going to get a shot on the 1.
He's got the shot.
Probably going to have to settle for a little long cut on the 2 that transfers to the 3 pretty nicely, which means he wants the cue ball near the where the 1 ball's at, or on that angle from the 1 to the 2 anyway. It's going to jack up and stop it there, right?
Well, I don't know. I would go forward a little, and I would go forward on the 2. Like that. Well, he's got a good angle to go 1 rail, but I like going 2 rails forward. You know, the shot is easier. But he's going to draw it. You got to watch out for the side pocket when you do this one. You got to watch out for the side. Never a doubt. His backer just took a shot of whiskey.
Good angle now. Get from the 5 to the 6, and he's got some serious momentum. And just what I was fearful was for Orcollo was that last giveaway may end up translating into a couple games.
And it's going to do that. If he makes this. No problem. Got good here.
Yeah, he's close.
Close, and he'll be off the rail. He's not much off the rail.
No, but even the 9's close to the pocket, and it's an inch off the rail, so you can deal with just about anything there. Even you don't have to fight hard to get an angle. You can manufacture something with this shot. Boy, good speed there.
Right.
Look at that position.
Yep. Great.
And the second break and run out of the match for Biado allows him to take a 2-game lead.
First 2-game lead in the match.
Breaking from his favorite spot here, leading the match.
He took something off it.
9-ball found the pocket.
And he's got position.
Yeah, 4-ball kissed it in.
I think he can go forward on this ball with a little bit of right-hand English. Avoid hitting the 4-ball, and he should go 1 rail to the 2. But he might be doing it differently. No, he did it. Why don't I shut up?
Checked it up with inside spin.
Why don't I listen to myself sometimes? Yeah, I thought he could do that, but then it looked like he was hitting it low.
Not like you to doubt yourself, Danny. I don't know. I'm starting to worry about you.
I don't blame you.
Often wrong, but never in doubt. Yeah, I mean, that was the Danny DiLiberto story. This is interesting now, getting on that 4-ball or 5-ball from the 4.
Yeah. If you go to the side pocket, you could snooker yourself.
Doesn't appear that it routinely goes past the 8.
No, I don't know about that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I think he's got to gamble on. Can he go 2 rails?
I think he's going 4 rails.
4 rails?
He kind of put his cue out there like he wants to come. You know how you kind of play that 5-ball all the way down in the corner. I don't know if it's laying right for that. He'd have to clear the side pocket, drop to the end rail, and bounce back up towards the 5.
You got to aim at the 6.
No, he didn't do that. He's playing for bank position.
No, it goes in the side.
Then that was a great shot.
In the side.
Okay, great shot.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, he made an angle there that wasn't
shot.
Easy to get. Oh, beautiful shot. Got on the 6 good. The 7's over the side.
Yeah.
This is a matter of just don't dummy up now. Don't let down.
He's feeling good right now. He feels like he can win this.
Yeah, that's bringing the pain from Orcollo's last mistake. Left him a couple, 3 or 4 balls there, and now all of a sudden followed it up with an out and then 2 consecutive breaking runouts and still at the table.
Orcollo looks worried.
Well, I mean, this.
He should be.
Yeah, Biado looks strong. A little extra pace there. Nice. Yeah, that's Biado looking strong.
Yeah, he looks confident too.
Accu-Stats are back to nearly equal here, 809, 802. Big momentum Biado's side of the ledger, though. Yeah, this is just how it happens. Unforced error. Then the guy gets out, breaks and runs out a couple times. Now he breaks and makes the ball, doesn't get a shot, but plays a good safety, and now you're back in there trying to kick to make something happen from nothing. And that's how these matches can get away from you. And truthfully, Danny, Orcollo won the bulk of the games. Even the games he lost, he had won at one point there early in this match. Biado yet again successful on the break, 100% in this match.
Does he have a shot on the 1?
I don't think he has a cut.
No.
It's hard to tell. He may. I mean, he may. It's right on the edge if he does.
He doesn't have a cut.
He doesn't? Okay, I couldn't tell if the 6 ball's over the edge of it or not. It's still hard to tell from here. He might even be able to curve it a little bit.
You would need a lot of spin, too. A lot of left-hand spin.
He's measuring it up now to see if he wants to try to take it on or play safe.
Well, the safe doesn't look too easy.
No, but that's not what he's looking at there. It's like. Or is he thinking about playing the cue ball 3 cushions in between the 8 and 9 and come back around? But no. Oh, what a shot. What a great shot.
Genius shot.
What a shot. Wow.
That was great.
That was. Well designed and well executed. And that's what I'm talking about. Look how this is slipped away here.
Well, he's got a 1-rail kick. He better hit it.
No, that's not an easy 1-rail kick.
It's not.
No, I think it's going to be a 3-rail kick.
Could be. I think low with a little reverse. It's 1-rail. I don't know.
Yeah, he might be able to arc it in there, but it's not a natural 1-railer. You have to make the angle, where this 3-railer is a little bit more natural. Got a pretty big target ball over there coming off the 3rd cushion.
He's doing that, Mark.
But now he's still got it. Now it's up in the air. He didn't hit
it. He just missed it.
So,
well, did he miss it again? Yeah.
That's 3 games now and ball in hand. I mean, see how this just completely fulfilled exactly what you hate to have happen to you. I would have to say lackadaisical play a little bit from Orcollo has brought a lot of this on.
You're right. From the beginning, he did things we didn't expect him to do.
And that can happen to anyone. I'm not picking on him about it. I'm just saying that's how these matches quickly slip away. Biado got all the momentum in the world now. He feels great. He feels like he's supposed to win.
Well, he's going to be on the hill if he can run out here. That means Orcollo would have to beat him 5 in a row, and he hasn't done that. He hasn't won more than 2 in a row. Yeah, Orcollo is hanging. Well, could he reach?
I think he can. He has a lot of options here. He can play the 5 in the side if he so desires, just come 1 rail across.
That's the most natural way. Yeah, go to the 5 in the side. Less work. That's what he did. He's pretty good here if he makes the ball.
Yeah, real good now. Good job there. Keep ball right in the center of the tail. That gives you a multitude of choices. Overcut it just a hair. He's going to be fine. Just draw back now and take that same type of angle on the 9. Play the cue ball across the table. Two cushions just past the side pocket and then release that side cushion right towards the 10. He's talking about going short of the side pocket now.
He's going 3 rails forward. Oh, he isn't. You called it.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Just be a shot maker. Stay still. Smooth on that transition. That's the key. drills the middle of the pocket. Biado now has 10. All from that good safety. Boy, that was a tremendous safety, wasn't it, Danny? I had to clap here in the booth. That was inspiring. He had to arc the cue ball, do a lot with the object ball. Earned himself ball in hand, cashed that in.
He's won 4 in a row now.
Yeah.
He's won more.
Well, this will be his last break of the match.
And like you said, he's been breaking better. Orcollo right now is watching 16,000 fly away.
Danny, there's a pretty girl across the hall waving at you in all seriousness.
Yeah, I can't even tell she's a girl.
Okay, well, anyway, she was waving at you, so.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm serious. She pointed and waved several times, but anyway. We'll look on. Biado breaking here to win the match. 1,000% success rate on his breaks here in this match. Squared him up, made a ball on the side. Now what's he gonna get? A couple other balls.
Doesn't have a good shot.
Doesn't look like an easy shot.
Oh, he can't shoot it.
Okay.
You're talking about the combination.
No, or billiard.
Well, the billiard
maybe,
is more,
maybe
if he can make the billiard and get in there, that's the shot. Because the one's not going to go far.
But he's over a diamond from the pocket, and they're both 3 or 4 inches from the cushion. It's not an easy billiard. But it's a maybe one of those.
It's a match winner.
Yeah, you can make it a fair amount. The way you decide now, am I going to come out of this better playing safe or playing offense? Both shots have some negative expectation to them. They're not. There's nothing routine or certain. It's like he is playing the billiard.
Yes, he is. He'll have the one maybe in the side.
Boy, good job there.
Oh, beautiful. He doesn't have much of a shot on the one unless he wants to bank out.
Well, he couldn't really try to be cute and manipulate the one to get position because the 2 was just so difficult. So you just kind of had to go balls to the wall, try to make the billiard shot, and then settle for what you get, hoping that it turns out semi-favorable, or you can at least defend yourself from here. Well, he's jacking up the bank to win here.
I don't blame him.
Well, yeah, because he can get safe with this as well, because he's going to drag the cue ball a long ways down table. Came in short.
He double banked it.
Well, that's what happens when you're going good.
Yep. When
Nice.
you're playing good, you'll get the rolls. I saw it over the years. If you're playing bad, nothing will roll right.
This is kind of interesting. I don't know if he can completely avoid the 10 here. He could try to billiard off. No, he's going to try to avoid it. I was going to say he could billiard off the high side of the 10.
Yeah, he's going to come back one rail off the end rail.
Yeah.
It hopped.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Julio has cue ball in hand.
Well, it's hard to, really begrudge him that opportunity. He was trying to close it out there. But certainly hate to put Orcollo back in with ball in hand. 4 balls left on the table.
Great players will take advantage of this last chance. Yeah, he's going to have to hit rails now, I believe. I don't think he can kill it and play it in the same pocket. I think he has to draw to the side rail. Oh, he went forward. His
Beautiful.
preference.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
It's good.
This 10 ball will provide him with his 7th win. He now trails 10 games to 7. A lot of great players here, and they all have their strengths, and most every category is a strength. In Dennis's foible, I would say, is maybe sometimes the intensity level. He gets a little bit let down. And it might be from, like you said, what he brings in terms of the volume of time that he spends on the table playing. Maybe he's not fresh sometimes. Over the years when I would watch, one of the most impressive guys to bring that intensity, Ralph Souquet. He almost never loses a match where it's all because he made some unforced errors. It's rare. And when you look at him, when you say, well, he's the favorite in this match, he almost always wins those matches he's favored in. It takes a superhuman performance by somebody that's really playing good to shut him down. That's how Ralph Souquet earned his way into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we went in together.
Yeah, what a nice guy to go in with.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I thought so.
Yeah, somebody that you really like and admire, and respect. Okay, Orcollo now opting to break from Biado's spot. Good break, got some power. Here comes the 5. Is he going to get a shot on the 1? He is. Now, this is doable.
Match is not over yet.
Oh, no. We're not suggesting this is easy. We're just saying this is a rack that could be negotiated.
I think you go forward and play the 2 in the fire packet. So does he.
Yep. Nice 3 cushion position. Cue ball just going to bounce away just a little bit.
Got the perfect angle to go to the 3 ball.
Just got to be a shot maker and not have a little letdown at all. That is one thing I really do enjoy about watching the 10-foot table is that it does offer that just a little extra difficulty these guys sometimes mess up on that they kind of get away with on the 9-foot table. This is a little pure test of skill.
He got a funny angle on the 3. Not going to be easy to get to the 4.
No. Is he going to try to pass the cue ball between the 8 and 9?
He might be playing to get to the 4 in the far pocket. He has to miss too many balls with the cue ball.
I think between the 8 and 9.
Oh, that's not going to do it. Yes, it is. That was a good shot.
Yes, it was.
If he hit the 9 full, he wouldn't have liked it.
But not likely to be hooked. I think he could have possibly got a hit at it. So play safe or be a shot maker and make a tough shot. But the way it turned out just about ideal.
Oops. Oh, it went in. I didn't think he made that one.
Perfect ball speed, though.
Yeah, that's what made it, the speed.
Just draw back about where the cue ball's at. No, he went all the way and come out, so he didn't get stuck on the rail. It was a good decision and good execution.
Got the good angle to get to the 9. Play the 9 in the corner where he's standing.
Well, this would be a nice time for a break and run out, that's for sure.
Well, he's going to get it, it looks like.
Opted to go for Biado's break spot. Successfully made a ball, got a shot, picked up his first break and run out of the match here. He now trails in the match 10 games to 8.
I see Efren is in the arena to watch the conclusion of this match with his fellow Filipinos.
Yeah, good tussle there.
Yep.
Places the cue ball in his newfound sweet spot here for breaking. Made both balls directly behind the one. Another ball went in. Now he has a nice shot on the one. Here we go. We got action. Another rack that would be doable.
He's got to go 2 rails and play the 2 in the same pocket as the 1.
Yeah, this would be pretty position.
I don't think you could miss position. The only way you can miss it is shoot too soft. And he didn't do that. He's got an angle on the 2 to get to the 3. This match is going to get exciting.
Whistled that ball in there.
Got perfect. He got a little too thin because he'd like to get right where he is now with the cue ball.
Bridging awkwardly over the 4. Took the side pocket out of play by going short of it rather than try to risk and getting everything.
Good idea.
Yeah, very heady play. And really, he has just as good a shot as he would have had if he got back behind the side pocket, because it would have been a little off angle there anyway. This is probably way easier to get to, and allows easier access to the 5.
And the right angle to get to the
6.
6.
Yep. Just needs to slide the cue ball over a foot.
Ooh, he trickled one in.
Well, this is a tremendous display of tenacity and mental toughness after a couple of lapses in concentration. 2 consecutive break and runouts now for Dennis Orcollo. 10-9's our score. Orcollo trailing but breaking. Yeah, a shot that Biado tried in the side where he was bouncing the cue ball and ended up scratching with 4 balls. That might have been too aggressive. I bet, I've been thinking back.
You're right. He was trying to draw to the end rail and go 1 rail to the next ball, but the cue ball went up in the air.
Well, and it didn't lay right. Yeah, I think he should have billiarded the 10. I guess it's easy to say from here because he's made so many other good shots during that period of time. But now he let Orcollo back in with a great chance to make a comeback. He had ball in hand, 4 balls on the table, and now he's supported with 2 good break and runouts. Very solid. That leads us to our score of 10-9. Biado in front, Orcollo breaking. On the contrary side of it, though, you hate to mouse around and try to play a bunch of safeties or get the wrong shot. If you have a chance to go ahead and close out the match, you can't monkey around here when you're playing the likes of Dennis Orcollo either.
Oh, you can't give him that last chance because he'll take advantage. He's a champion.
Yeah, 3 games have elapsed since that one fateful miss. The 7 and the 9 went in the side. These are the balls directly behind the 1 from this spot earlier in the last for Biado and for Orcollo here lately. 7-ball been finding the side pocket with regularity. Seven ball, 9 once again. Both found the. He's found the magic spot here, Danny.
Yeah, well, that's the way Shane Van Boning breaks. The second ball goes in the side 90% of the time.
And it was both second ball, the 9 and the 7.
Yeah.
Both been going in the side the last few breaks. Hadn't really noticed that so much earlier.
Here's another match that can go hill-hill.
Boy, he sure can. You'd think he's favored to make it go hill-hill.
Got to roll this in softly. You don't want to make both of them here. That's what he did. Now you got any angle you want. I think the 3 goes in both corners.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll play it past the 5 ball in that corner.
Yeah, that's more natural. Oh, he got on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he got a little funny, but that wasn't that easy, the speed from that direction. He's laughing, but it's not really funny to him either.
Well, is he going to miss the 10?
I don't think so. I think it's too hard to try to miss the 10.
Well, then just make the 3, and you're liable to make the 10. Just don't miss, or you're done.
I think soft speed, because you don't want the 10 to 2 cushion out in front of the cue ball.
He doesn't feel real good about this.
No.
That's why he got up again.
I approve of that. Get yourself settled in so you're decisive about your shot. He was. Got in behind the 10.
Look where he's going. He's snookered. No, he isn't. What do you do now?
It's tough sledding.
It's tough sledding is right, and I think outside you need a sled right now. It's snowing out there.
We're getting 5 to 8 inches, but boy, can he try to fire away? I think he kind of wants to.
I think he's got to shoot. You don't want to lose with a safe here.
Yeah, but I don't know. He looks so casual. I don't think he's shooting from here. I think he's just measuring.
I think he's shooting.
Well, guess you're right. What a nice shot.
He's overcutting it.
Missed it on the pro side. Boy, and that ball was rolling so true as the cue ball, the top spin on there, coming down there. Now, there's a shot for Biado now, but it's a tough shot. He's been sitting there for quite a while.
Well, what are you saying? He's going to cut at it?
I think so, yeah. I think Dennis
I don't
certainly-
blame him. I would.
Yeah, I mean,
I might not make it, but I'm going to cut at it.
there's no assurance of position, and there's no assurance that you're getting safe, but there's not a safety that you can just routinely play and be confident about making either.
I don't think there's a safe here. You got to shoot.
No, he was able to play safe.
Pretty good as long as he has this speed, but,
No.
Orcollo's going to shoot.
Yeah, he left a shot.
I would have shot there. Orcollo's happy to have this.
Angry White, table 19. Angry White, table 19. You're on the clock.
Pretty nice crowd now. It's filtered in here as the match gets out here to the latter stages. Even the upper balcony is pretty full. And this is a gutsy shot because you know the lot rides on the outcome of this ball.
Yeah, if you miss this, you don't figure to get another
Gross,
chance.
Table 31. Brian Gross to table 31. You're on the clock.
Made
Very
the ball.
good shot.
Yeah.
We're going hill, Mark. Oh, I don't know. got position if he makes the 8. Figures to make it. Big pocket. You know, he didn't want to gamble on drawing the ball, but this is automatic position for sure. Just don't miss.
He did it. He made it. Like Danny said, he had fairly routine position.
36, Eric Durbin. Eric Durbin to table 36. You're on the clock.
All right, 10-10, Danny.
What's the odds of every 10-ball match to go on the hill?
I just wanted you to know I didn't drive all the way over here to see a bunch of runaway matches. I wanted to make sure we got our full money's worth, and we have been doing so. Well, we're going to have a player timeout now, it looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have action on BIGFOOT. Score is tied 10 games.
Okay, everybody, we're back. We're one rack away from the conclusion of this match. Orcollo Biado tied 10 games apiece. Interesting route here, getting the 10-10. Both players have showed flashes of brilliance and then a couple of uncharacteristic errors.
It was backtrack, folks.
A rack track, yeah.
They both won 4 in a row at a key time of the match. Biado ran 4 and got on the hill. Now Orcollo ran 4 and got on the hill. Can't get a better excitement than this, folks, out there.
No, here we go.
And we got more good matches coming. Don't go away.
The 7 and 9 ball's been going in the side pocket with regularity. This goes over, powders up. Now ready to go. Remember, the 10 ball does not count as a win on the break, just simply as a ball down. There's spots, and then that player continues shooting. Seven ball and 9 ball. That's 3 or 4 times in a row. And look at this.
He's got a
Perfect
shot.
layout. Oh, boy. What a turn of events here.
Losing 10-6. He's going to run out 5 games. I wouldn't bet against them running out here. Look at the way no 2 balls are close to each other.
Yeah, Biado just got to be hopeful that he can somehow get back to the table. It'll take some type of an error, though, on Orcollo's part.
Yeah, I don't expect to see that, but it could happen because he played really not great this match till lately.
Yeah, he provided some unforced errors earlier.
Yep. Well, that could have been a little better.
Not bad, though, because he can go to the end rail and come right at the 5 if he needs to be. He wants to get a little angle, get away from the rail. But he can get his bridge hand down. I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, he's all right. Oh, he got good here.
Got close and got just a hint of an angle to drift the cue ball. Not much. He's pretty straight in. He smiles a little bit. I guess he doesn't have much of an angle.
No, I think he's going to go to the 6 in the side.
Yeah, he looked at that.
He's going to draw the ball. Very nicely.
Yeah, good speed there.
Yep, Biado has to feel a little bad, just like the Russian. He lost the same way, but Orcollo really put on a display here. Oh, a little more work. Oh, he's playing it in the corner. A little more work here. But he's going to have position if he doesn't miss.
Well, he didn't miss.
It's over.
This is a nice way to close out a tough match with some fireworks. Good match there. Orcollo moves on, 11-10.
And Biado should have shot the board. That's what I think the big mistake was. He shouldn't have tried to play safe.
All right, on behalf of Accu-Stats, Mark Wilson, Danny DiLiberto, that's our time for this time. So long for just a while.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.